These are some eggplant and tomato starts that I have. Oh, look, there's a little mini bell micro baby popping on. I'm gonna pinch that because it's not time to set fruit yet. I know it's painful to see. It'll be okay. My starts this year, we'll talk about this a little bit, but they're pretty puny, pretty dark. They were in the dark. They were in the basement with some grow lights. This one was from a local person. That one I did not grow. Eggplant in the front I did. But you can tell that, I mean, they don't look the greatest. Coming down here, there's a lot of yellow and purple and brown, and this one I also did not grow. And these ones I got from a local spring Columbia County start fair thing, which was super fun. But you can see, I mean, mine are pretty spindly. They were in the basement. Here's some peppers I need to pot up soon. These ones I need to pot up for sure. You can see like some down at the bottom, it's trying to grow roots above the soil because it needs to be potted up. In any case, those are my seedling starts, tomatoes and peppers, with a couple others from the community tossed in. Let's go outside. I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. Have some irises that I think were in containers from last year. Thought I killed them, but apparently not. Super excited to see how they do. Here's a new rose bush. Trying my hand at roses. Don't know if you can tell. We have a couple little buds. And it should be lovely. We'll see how it goes for the season. Here are some strawberries. These are Seascape strawberries I got from my local Ace Hardware, and some Quinault strawberries I got from the local spring garden fair yesterday. Got to plant them up on my green stock because all my strawberries died from last year, so I got to get some new ones, but it's pretty leggy. Maybe not leggy, but they're like they're getting tall. So I feel like maybe they'll cascade down, and got some good flowers going, but also maybe get some good runners and have some fresh growth for next season. So why did I show you those funky looking tomato plants and my peppers that are getting too big for the pots that they're in? Because that's where we're at this season. I realized it's been 9 months, I think, since the last video that we've done, which is wild. That's 3/4 of a year. And a lot has happened. So let's fill you in. Why do they look so different from being in the basement when I've been starting plants there last few years? Because it's a different basement, in a different house, in a different town, because we bought a house. God blessed us with a beautiful home out in St. Helens, and so we moved in October. We've been settling in, getting used to a new community, and the garden is coming back, y'all, and I'm so excited. I don't think I had realized that pulling out the garden from our old house would be as sad as it was, as impactful as it was for me. I couldn't even look at it. When we were getting ready to move, my husband, Derek, actually pulled out the majority of the end of that garden because I couldn't do it. And now I get to show you where we're planting roots this time around in our next new small yard. Let's take a look. So these are Derek's bonsai, some of them at least, their new home. He loves tending them. You can see kind of he did some compost bonsai, like little tea bags for some of them, which I thought was so cool. Here's my green stock where I'll be putting in my lovely strawberry plants. My little rose bush from last year, and lavender that's coming back. It still smells amazing, but no buds yet, no flowers yet. And you know, I gotta have some mint. I have mojito mint, which I'm pretty sure is just like regular spearmint that they put a fancy name on, and orange mint that I just picked up from the local store. I've got some starts of chives and cilantro and dill. I have some potatoes because I saw potato bugs, and I saw a hack that if you put them in there, toss them in, that the potato buds will go after those instead. I don't know if that's legit, but I had old potatoes, so we gave it a shot. My girls put in some sugar snap peas of varying varieties, so those are popping up. We have some carrots that I need to thin out eventually, and some other things put in here. But yeah, so we went from 2 good beds to 3, 6, 9, tripled the size. And I am so excited to grow tomatoes and peppers. And this bed back here in the middle is for asparagus, which I'm so excited about because I will be able to let it be there. No landlord, no moving means no moving asparagus. You can see some kind of really thin, tall, dark purple ones that are popping up, and of course nasturtiums, because those are my favorite. But there's some green. I have 3 different varieties of asparagus in here, and this one tall one, which I feel like I really want to eat. But this is the first year they were 1-year crowns, so at least a couple more years before we can eat them. And then here are raspberry bushes, thornless raspberry, and then a blackberry one. These are from Bushel and Berry. Love them. Had great success with them last year, so we got one more called, let's see here, raspberry shortcake and baby cakes is the blackberry one. And then just the other beds that we'll be filling up with yummy goodies here to come. So that's our new space here out in Columbia County. This spring has been weird, cold and wet. They're saying that there's been a drought, but I don't know about that. I'm just ready to plant out my plants here, let it warm up. Can't wait to be spending time in the garden every day. Cannot wait until it gets wild and big and you can just hide in it. That's my favorite. So yeah, more videos to come. Stay tuned. Okay, so I had a few more minutes before my kids got home, and I figured I might as well pot up the strawberries or plant them out, even though it's cloudy and I thought it was gonna rain on me about 83 different times, but it didn't. Thank you, Oregon. Here we go. Let's take a look at the strawberries. Ta-da! We have Quinault, I'm not sure, and Seascape. They're ever-bearing, which means that they will grow berries throughout the whole season, not just in June, which I love. And I'm so excited. I had some extras, so I planted them around my raspberry and blackberry. You can see them kind of just down around the half moon area. So yeah, more strawberries for us. Let's go.